Can you lean back from this position, under control, without tipping over? Most people fail after 2 seconds, even trained athletes. 6 movements. No gym, no equipment, no supplements. Shaolin monks have used variations of these for centuries to build strength, mobility, and resilience. And modern physiotherapy uses almost identical principles for knee pain, tight hips, weak shoulders, and bad posture. One of them, number 5, makes even experienced lifters sweat. We'll get to that one shortly. But we start with the one that reveals the most about your body. Exercise 1. Reverse Nordic Curl. Kneel on the ground, body upright, shins flat against the floor, hips pushed forward. From here, slowly lean backward. Body stays in a straight line from knees to shoulders. Do not bend at the hips. Do not collapse. Control the descent. Go only as far as you can manage, then pull yourself back up using your quads. Feel that shaking? That's exactly the point. This movement looks simple, but it exposes weakness instantly. Even among trained athletes, it's one of the movements that humbles people the most. In physiotherapy, it's considered one of the most powerful exercises for knee health, quad strength, and long-term lower body resilience. If you've ever dealt with knee pain, tight quads, or that nagging discomfort when climbing stairs, squatting, or getting up from the floor, this exercise deserves your attention. It's especially useful if you sit for long hours, because sitting shortens and stiffens the tissue at the front of the thigh and hip. Most gym exercises train the muscle in a shortened state, but real life happens in the lengthened position, descending stairs, landing from a jump, slowing down while running. That's exactly where most people are weakest, and exactly where this exercise targets. Shaolin monks place huge emphasis on tendon strength and joint integrity, not just muscle size, and this exercise does exactly that. Start with 3 to 5 reps. Pause briefly at the bottom. As you get stronger, gradually increase your range of motion. If it feels hard, that's not a bad sign. That's information. After a few weeks of consistent practice, knee discomfort often starts to ease, and your legs begin to feel more stable and reliable in everyday movement. Exercise 2. Dead hang. Grab a bar and simply hang, tight shoulders from your phone, your desk, your commute. Your spine is under compression all day. Shoulders round forward, neck tightens, back gets stiff. Let your body relax completely. This is the passive hang. Let your shoulders rise toward your ears. Let gravity gently decompress your spine. Small cracks or a release feeling are normal, often exactly the space your joints have been missing. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. Then shift into the active hang. Pull your shoulder blades down and slightly back, arms stay straight. In Shaolin temples, hanging and climbing were a natural part of daily training, not for aesthetics, but for the longevity of the spine and shoulders. The passive hang gives you mobility. The active hang gives you stability. That combination is what most people are missing. They're either loose but unstable, or strong but stiff. Alternate between passive and active within the same set. Work up to 60 seconds of total hang time per session. Within a few weeks, your grip, shoulders, and back will often feel better supported, and your upper body will feel less compressed throughout the day. Exercise 3. Full range push-up. Most people think of push-ups as a chest exercise. Done properly, it trains strength, mobility, and control at the same time, a full upper body integration movement. Most people perform push-ups with partial range. Halfway down, halfway up. That builds a half-functioning body. Instead, lower yourself all the way until your chest touches the ground. At the bottom, let your shoulder blades fully spread apart. Don't rush this part. Own the bottom position. Then push up powerfully, finishing by protracting your shoulder blades at the top. That's not a small detail. It activates the serratus anterior, one of the most neglected muscles in the body, yet one of the most important for shoulder health, scapular control, and posture. In Shaolin philosophy, every movement should be complete. No half effort, no shortcuts. A lot of people with rounded shoulders, desk posture, or shoulder irritation are missing exactly this pattern. Start with as many perfect reps as you can perform. 3 clean reps are worth more than 20 sloppy ones. If your form breaks down, stop. Quality first. Always. Exercise 4. 90/90 hip switch. Does sitting cross-legged feel tight? Is one hip noticeably stiffer than the other? Does your lower back keep taking over whenever you move? Then this one's for you. Sit on the floor, one leg in front, one behind, both at 90-degree angles. Sit tall, chest lifted, spine long. Now slowly rotate your legs to the other side. Don't rush. The transition is the exercise. In Shaolin martial arts, power doesn't come from the arms. It comes from the hips. If your hips are stiff, everything else compensates. Lower back pain, knee issues, poor posture, reduced athletic performance. This movement trains internal and external rotation at the same time, something most gym routines completely ignore. Try to keep your hips close to the ground throughout the switch. If you have to hike them up to get around, your body is telling you the range isn't there yet. That's fine. You start where you are. Do 10 to 15 slow switches in each direction. If your spine rounds too much, sit on a folded towel to elevate your hips slightly. Over time, walking feels smoother, squatting feels more natural, and even your standing posture starts to improve without you consciously forcing it. Exercise 5. A TG split squat. This is the one I mentioned at the start, the one that surprises even experienced athletes. A TG stands for ass to grass, full depth, full control, full range. One of the most complete lower body exercises you can do with just your body weight. It builds knee strength, hip flexibility, ankle mobility, quad resilience, and balance all at once. Step into a split stance, one foot forward, one knee lowered behind you. From here, drive your front knee forward over your toes while lowering your back knee toward the ground. Stay upright, front heel planted. Go slow. The goal isn't speed. It's maximum range with complete control. A common mistake is letting the front heel rise. Another is folding forward at the torso. Both reduce the effectiveness of the movement. Hold the bottom position for 1 to 2 seconds if possible. That pause builds control, confidence, and deeper strength. Start with 5 controlled reps per side. If you deal with knee pain, tight hip flexors, stiff ankles, or general lower body stiffness, this movement will expose it immediately. Exercise 6. Horse stance hold. If you've ever watched Shaolin monks train, you've likely seen this position. It looks simple. It is not. Feet wide, toes slightly outward. Lower yourself until your thighs are parallel to the ground. Back straight, chest upright. Hold. That's it. But after 30 seconds, you'll understand. After 1 minute, you'll question everything. This isn't just a leg exercise. It builds endurance, posture, discipline, and structural strength throughout the entire lower body. Shaolin monks hold this position for minutes at a time as a foundation of their training. It strengthens the quads, glutes, and stabilizers while reinforcing posture and breathing control. The breathing part matters. If you panic and hold your breath, you're missing half the benefit. Stay calm, breathe slowly, stay relaxed inside the effort. This is where physical training becomes mental training. That's the real difference. Shaolin monks don't train just to become stronger. They train to master their body,